Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a big one. We are doing an in-depth, 2-hour plus review of the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado, one of the most anticipated mid-size pickups of the year. The Colorado has long been a workhorse in Chevy's lineup, competing in a fiercely competitive mid-size truck segment that includes the Ford Ranger, Toyota Tacoma, Jeep Gladiator, and more. With the 2026 update, Chevrolet has refined and polished its formula, adding new styling touches, updated wheels, new paint options, and minor feature changes while carrying forward the core strengths that have earned Colorado its reputation. Let's start by laying out the fundamentals: powertrain, trims, mechanicals, updates, and what's new for 2026. The 2026 Colorado continues with a single powertrain across the lineup, the Turbo Max 2.7 liters inline-4 L3B variant, producing 310 horsepower and 430 pounds-to-feet of torque. Mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, Chevrolet has phased out lesser engines, making this turbo for the standard across all trims. In terms of drivetrain layout, the Colorado offers both rear-wheel drive, 2WD, and 4-wheel drive, 4WD, configurations, with certain trims: Trail Boss, Z71, ZR2, standard or optimized for 4WD. The 2026 update is relatively mild in terms of structural change. It's largely a continuation of the current generation with some refinements. Chevrolet has updated its color palette, introducing a new paint called White Sands while dropping Harvest Bronze Metallic, plus added 2 new 20-inch wheel designs. They've also removed the optional engine cover from the lineup. Trim structure remains largely the same. You'll find Work Truck, Weight, LT, Trail Boss, Z71, and ZR2 trims. The Weight and LT trims are available with 2WD or optional 4WD, while the off-roader focused trims lean heavier into 4WD hardware. Towing capability is strong for its class. The Colorado is rated to 7,700 pounds in many configurations when properly equipped, especially on 2WD versions with the trailering package and a limited slip differential. Off-road trims like ZR2 trade some of that for terrain tuning. The ZR2 spec drops the tow rating to around 6,000 pounds because of its specialized suspension setup. Fuel economy is moderate. Expect 17 miles per gallon city and 21 miles per gallon highway for many trims in real-world conditions. Switching over to styling and exterior presence, the 2026 Colorado still looks tough, modern, and purposeful, but Chevrolet has made subtle tweaks to keep it fresh. At the front, the dual-port grille remains signature Chevy, with sharper lines and a more aggressive face compared to older models. The LED headlamps are standard in higher trims and accentuate the horizontal design cues across the fascia. The hood has been sculpted with deeper character lines, adding a sense of motion and muscle to an otherwise utilitarian face. From the side, the Colorado's proportions are well balanced. The cab-to-bed ratio doesn't look awkward or stretched. Wheel arches are pronounced and squared off, giving the truck a planted, rugged look. 2026 brings new 20-inch wheel designs that elevate the look, especially on upper trims. Side mirrors, door handles, and black cladding vary by trim. Off-road trims often get darker accents or contrasting finishes. At the rear, the tailgate is wide and functional. The rear bumper integrates steps and offers strong utility. LED taillights have crisp signatures that mirror the front lighting design. Now let's open the doors and see what living with the Colorado feels like from the inside. The 2026 Colorado cabin is roomy and functional, designed to be durable but not devoid of modern comforts. Across all trims, basic materials will lean toward durability. Hard plastics, robust fabrics but in LT and above, softer touches, contrast stitching, and premium finishes make their entrance. One highlight is the 11.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, standard in many trims, paired with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a welcome modern touch in a segment that still sees many trucks lag in tech. The digital instrument cluster and driver information display keep you informed with trip data, torque readouts, and other driving metrics. Seating is comfortable, especially in the front. The seats offer good bolstering and adjustment, and higher trims may include features like power adjustment, heating, and ventilated seats. Rear seats are more basic but sufficient for adult passengers on shorter journeys. The flat floor and well-laid-out footwells contribute to better rear passenger comfort. Storage and utility are strong suits. Deep door pockets, cup holders, a reasonably sized center console, glove box, and overhead storage are all present. The rear seats fold up or down to expand the cargo area inside the cab if needed. You'll also find clever cubbies and places to stow tools or smaller equipment. One of the most critical things for truck buyers is how the vehicle feels day-to-day on rough roads, highways, and commuting environments. The 2026 Colorado improves on its ride quality and comfort in several meaningful ways. The independent front and rear suspension tuning, a staple of Colorado's design, helps the truck absorb bumps and road irregularities better than rigid axle setups. The ride is firm but controlled. You feel the road, but not in a punishing way. On smooth roads, the truck settles into a comfortable cruise, and the cabin's acoustic enhancements help muffle tire and wind noise. Front seats are supportive over long distances. The bolstering and cushioning strike a balance, not too soft to lose support, not too firm to cause fatigue. Heating and ventilation options on premium trims ensure comfort across climates. Rear seat comfort is decent, best for moderate length trips rather than cross-country hauls. Ergonomics are well thought out. Steering wheel tilt and telescopic adjustment, easily reachable controls, logical switchgear, and good visibility at all angles. The higher ride height gives you an elevated driving position, which many truck buyers prefer. On highway stretches, adaptive cruise control or available driver assist features, depending on trim, reduce fatigue. Suspension tuning keeps body roll in check while cornering, and crosswinds are handled pretty well for the segment. When loaded with cargo or towing, the Colorado handles with competence and doesn't feel under strain or overwhelmed, which is a strong point in its favor. Now onto the heart of the matter: performance, towing, handling, and how the Colorado drives in real life. Acceleration is credible. The 2.7 liters turbo max engine gives enough grunt to make passing and highway merging feel confident. The torque curve is favorable, and the 8-speed automatic helps keep things smooth. In real-world testing, expect 0 to 60 times that are competitive for the class. During everyday driving, throttle response is predictable, and the transmission shifts with reasonable smoothness, though at times you may notice shift transitions under heavy load, off-road or when towing. The 8-speed auto and turbo engines serve admirably. The Colorado is strong in towing and hauling. As mentioned, the max tow rating goes up to 7,700 pounds on properly equipped configurations. For ZR2 off-road variants, the tow rating is lower, 6,000 pounds, due to suspension trade-offs. Payload capacity is solid, allowing the truck to carry gear, tools, or weekend supplies reliably. Handling is better than many midsize trucks thanks to good chassis balance, well-tuned suspension, and a moderate center of gravity. You can feel confident around corners, and body roll is managed. The steering is responsive and direct, giving the driver good feedback, not a vague sensation. Brake feel is solid, with enough stopping power even under load. Off-road, the ZR2 trim offers specialized hardware, suspension, underbody protection, higher clearance, making it more suitable for trails, rock crawling, or off-roads. While it may not match extreme off-road vehicles, it holds its own for recreational off-road use. The Turbo Max 2.7 liters engine provides strong torque and competitive power for the class, supporting solid towing and hauling performance. The 7,700 pounds towing capacity on many trims is a standout figure in this category. The 2026 updates refreshed colors, new wheels, and dropped options for simplification keep the truck feeling contemporary. The interior strikes a compelling balance of utility and tech, with features like the 11.3-inch infotainment, wireless connectivity, and more refined trim appointments in upper models. Comfort is better than average for a midsize pickup. Suspension tuning, noise insulation, and ergonomics combine to make everyday driving tolerable and more pleasant than many truck rivals. Handling, steering, and brake feel give the driver confidence. Colorado is not just a brute tugger, it is a capable road performer. The off-road capable trims, Z71, ZR2, extend the Colorado's appeal to those who want a truck that handles after-hours adventures. The 2026 Chevrolet Colorado is one of the most well-rounded midsize pickups available. It doesn't seek to be the biggest or the most extreme, instead, it aims for that sweet spot of capability, comfort, and modern features. For many truck buyers, that's exactly what matters most. If you're shopping midsize pickups in 2026, the Colorado deserves a spot near the top of your list. With its refreshed styling, potent engine, thoughtful interior, and proven mechanicals, it's a truck that can do serious work and be a daily driver. So yes, if you want a truck that balances all things power, comfort, tech, and usability, the 2026 Colorado is a compelling choice. I can't wait to see how owners put it to use on job sites, trails, and daily life. If you enjoyed this in-depth review of the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more detailed reviews of the latest trucks and SUVs. Your support keeps us bringing you the most advanced automotive content, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.